could only watch his friend die, sadly.
And now you're going to bring in 2 big tower pushes. Pugna with a level 3 blast and an H's Prophet.
Yeah,
T1 Tower doesn't really stand a chance against this.
They have the wild king.
They do. And Ricky just before Sprout's pretty up, he'll jump out over towards Weeha. S4 runs forward, able to get the hoof stomp out as well. The Decrepify is buying some time for now the drain to arrive. The Nika baby has to back off, and Nature's Prophet trying to help out by bringing S4 low. And with the follow-up, Sprout's not enough control. Weeha still ends up falling, and Nika baby and S4 keep the pressure up. Plus 91 damage from the Centaur, trying to play just like Elder Titan. With all that bonus retaliate damage, they find themselves 2 kills and Alliance on the board.
Yeah, a huge tip from S4 right there. I think they've been talking about not letting these tier 1s go against Prophet Pugna. So that's completely shutting down Nigma's game. Same time, I mean, Miracle is free farming in one lane. I was not sure if it is.
Oh, he's gonna have help. Mind Control arrives. He's got Sprout available just to give the extra vision so that Lances can fly forward. Hanskin now gonna run out of his Arctic Burn. With that count, you can look towards the tower. You can also look towards S4. This will connect the outpost, but still kept Kurowaiter as long as he possibly couldn't. Sprout. He locks Miracle in with S4 inside the trees. And they use the Wrath of Nature to finish the job, so S4 will fall. And your counter push on top is pretty mediocre with Eco Baby trying to force it with just the Ricky.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, this is the problem, right? I mean, our tower push is mediocre if we don't invest.
This is a nicer approach. Get the silence over on Pugna. He wants to Decrepify himself, but Limp perfectly holds the Crypt Swarm for that exact moment.
But now the Chen is helping with the creeps on top, and we're probably going to get the tower.
MC?
We are trading 2-3-1.
Yeah, MC just ran over. The Stampede's up. You look for your target in towards the mid lane. Kuro, a couple of one charges, brings him up a little bit higher, but the Splinter Blast gets the kill. GH actually denies the mid tower as well. Not exactly what Alliance were hoping for.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was for sure a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're happy with that trade. Outside of the scene, the real player as well.
Actually, drop curse on GH. You do actually have Smokescreen available. Mind Control's moving in too, looking for a close Sprout. Weeha will also arrive. They spread up Nico Baby, but he's able to blink it away over towards Hanskin. That means now Hanskin is opened up. Smokescreen gets planted down, trying to buy a little bit of extra cover for the Winter Wyvern to get back, while Chen was Chen pulled out the Ricky from that scenario. That's the safe side of the river.
Yeah, Hanskin being enraged for the blink strike and paying with his life, but I think he's happy doing that. Ooh, but Nigma has a lot of stacks here.
Yeah, they do. You see Kuro playing on the sentry. There's no opposite looking for it. And I don't 100% know if Nico Baby saw that when he walked around the corner.
No, I don't think so, actually.
He would have seen the bigger stack, but he wouldn't have Miracle farming it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I thought meant the sentry. Ooh, but here's
Mind Control?
Mind Control.
Nico Baby still has no diffuser blade, so it's not the easiest kill in the world.
Yeah, no, I'm happy he doesn't commit for that, honestly.
Meanwhile, Miracle is just flash bombs so much. He's taken 2 triple sacks. He's going to get himself a double sack now. The diffuser blade timing is just rapidly accelerated.
Yeah, for sure. I think that Miracle is probably, I mean, obviously the strongest hero they have right now, but as you say, that diffusal timing is going to be extremely important. I mean, G hasn't had an amazing game. That's why, but yes, but I think I'm happy where we're at this point of the game, I would say.
Yeah, top 4 net worths. The Lions do own 3 of them. They're just missing that number 1 position so far. FNG is going to steal the outpost as well, because why not? You're under the cover of smoke, but hey, maybe this is why not.
Yeah.
A lot of heroes that moved over very, very quickly. You see the magical burst damage you get on a decrepified target, as long as the Wrath of Nature hits at the right time.
Yeah, no, it's such a quick kill. I do think, I mean, I have no idea if he planned for this. I think that looked a little bit, risky to me. But at the same time, he scouted out the smoke. and there's a lot of heroes that rotate there, and we just lose it. And so in a sense, I don't even think we're that sad about it. Smokes are just such an important resource in Dota 2. By watching a lot of pro games recently, that's something I've known it before. It's just so clear.
With a high combat meta, which we were in, thanks OG. Everyone else is adopting it as well. Anything which gives you the advantage, you can take it. GH is having a good time on bottom lane. Actually getting some space as this ET building into the Spirit Vessel might be very problematic later on. Stampede is out there looking for Weeha, well behind the tier 1 tower, and Limp got these easy control to kill Weeha. That's in TP from my control. However, he tried to jump in before the Death Prophet could deny up the mid tower, but he's a little too late. The Tsunami is on the page. Already used one of its nets. There goes the second one. Miracle's moving over. Kuro is here too, and they realize they're going to back out of this. There is no fight to be had.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they have to defuse. Okay, that's why they smoked here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was so unfortunate.
At the target.
Nigma.
Observe one season enough. Winter Wine. And the mana starts done from Kuro ensures you do not get that Winter's Curse out. And now the mana burning off S4. They keep their distance. He has got really a terrible mana pull as the center, especially when he's on drive with the silence on Miracle. The controllers go combining with a Smash Grenade, doppelganger, and just out of range. And the Storm from GH will help create just enough space for Miracle on 40 HP to get back. Ninja's proper sticking with him as well, ready to sprout and control anyone who wants to jump forward. And Nika Baby is exactly that. Dusted up. Magic Missile flies forward. He didn't get to the tricks in time, but now everyone from Alliance is rotated down to the bottom lane, ready to try and take their own fight. Stomp is out. Miracle's trying to create a couple of extra copies. S4 swap back underneath the tier 1 tower, where all that regeneration's up. And Miracle jumped on top of Nico Baby, finds him behind the tower in the trees and moves over to the next target. GH and Kuro trying to battle up, but Kuro's already gone down. GH is isolated, and actually they curse him against the wall. All right, you'll take it. He'll end up going down as well as the tier 1 tower, and Nigma has time to retreat. Alliance have finally decided to fight, and they may take the triple ancient stack too. If they can catch out Pugna, which they do. Diffusal Blade Ricky here at the perfect time, and Weeha just can't get the distance. Limp will get himself a double kill, and that is the best fight that Alliance could have asked for at 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we couldn't have happened for a better chain of events. I think there's something that is so important to point out here, and I don't really mean to flame or anything like that, but you know, this move that Nigma makes right before they smoke with PL's ditto timing, I could almost call it game losing, because this is a timing when they would potentially want to win, you know, I don't know what, 3, 4, 5 or something.
We're going again. Let's see how Nico Baby goes. The Chen army is keeping a lot of Nigma back. They've already lost Kuro. As S4 runs through the middle of the engagement, it's a great route. Mind Control caught out inside of his own sprout, and now Pugna becomes the next target. From one to the next, Alliance just allowed to throw punches as Nigma come at them almost to the conga line.
Yeah. It's looking really great for Alliance, and I would, this isn't in the bag at this point. To continue what I was saying before, I think that this was Nigma's timing to fight with PL at that point. They could get that lead that they really need, and to more than anything stop our timings. But when we dies right before the smoke, that's one thing. Potentially you can wait for that, for him to respawn or whatever, maybe the smoke will last for long enough. But then when Mind Control TPs in and dies as well, the whole timing is screwed. And you see that they go for this deep kill in our jungle. They catch a Wind Wyvern, but then they end up paying for it in a sense by taking a fight they don't really want to take. And yeah, by that they lose control of the game. So I think that if they are just more patient, or you know, a little bit more on point, this game could be completely different.
Well, there is one thing that will give them an extra breathing room, and maybe then they can be patient with the lanes, and that's S4 a little bit too far up in the mid lane by himself and surrounded by 5 heroes of Nigma. They brought everybody they possibly could to that fight. But how does the timing still work for Alliance? Like this early game, okay, it looks really good when they get back-to-back fights like this. Not great for Nigma, but the PL win condition was something Lizard was highlighting. Do Alliance have enough to deal with that?
Yeah, I think that yes. Yeah, I would say we do, honestly. Nico Baby is going for Battle Fury, which I don't even think is one of the main reasons you can deal with PL, but I do think with Wind Survive and with Death Prophet Silence, I think that especially, you know, PL hates going BKB. If you see him, you force him to use his Manta style in some way, you follow up with Silence, Siphon, I do think that honestly we have the tools for it, as long as we itemize correctly. I think that, you know, if this game goes on very far, maybe DP might have to go a BKB.
Kura's gonna break the smoke. GH's Spirit with trying to look for a second walk over almost the entire army and then go into a stomp. Maybe Kura gets enough space to get out of here. He's clumsy net held in position and cannot move away in time.
I love this item, by the way, Clumsy Net. I think it's a little bit broken, but I like it. It's the kind of thing.
Space is being created while this is going on. Like, that bottom tier 2 tower is copying level 4 blast, got Mind Control hitting into it. Also, to note, the Mind Control is actually going for this Orchid style build over on Nature's Prophet. Oh, the tower stampedes up. They're looking for Weeha. They know he's in the trees. He just wants to blast. One more attack. He's on 22 HP. Can he actually reach it? He's inside the smoke screen. He's trying to get the attack down, but that's going to miss. Oh, that's painful. To Wyvern lets the curse out in the top lane. Mind Control keeps his distance, but at the same time, Miracle. Luckily, the curse will wear off in time, and Kuro is able to survive. But the bottom tower, it is denied up by S4. Important battles to have, and also important outposts to go back and take. Just gonna flag that one as well, as we are now 20 seconds away from the 20-minute mark, and both outposts are under the control of Nigma.
Yeah, I was gonna point out that
S4 walked past it.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of things going on in Dota nowadays. You know, you have to, especially when you're a captain. But
I gotta keep control of my couriers.
Yeah, no.
You've done the captain as the core role, like.
Yeah.
Is it that dividing with your mind?
Yes, it's you need to have a team that helps you find a balance. I think where you can call for certain points of the game, but especially, you know, when you have bad games, it's really hard to call the timings correctly because you're behind on what you're supposed to have, and then you might call things that is the right for your team but not right for you, and yeah, all these things. But if you can balance it, I think it works for sure. But you need someone to rely on, maybe a support that, you know, knows how you're thinking and will kind of take over when it's needed.
I definitely know that's a fake GH. He's using Philosopher's Stone to get himself to the end of his Spirit Vessel.
Yeah.
And Mind Control's just doing Nature's Prophet things. Alliance of all teams should know very, very well just how hard this split push is going to be, especially once you've lost your tier 1 and your tier 2 tower on bot lane. It's so far away from the Roche pit. I don't know how Alliance really kind of want to go in there.
Yeah, I think this that's good with our timings a little bit. I mean, especially giving up double outposts. Right, I wasn't 100% sure if we secured the top one in time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
not with our Spurs catch already, but it was too late. Everything was already given. But Roshan's going to start. Alliance go in. If he ends up getting bashed, maybe he'll let off his exorcism.
No, but exactly. I think that the Roche was the main reason why we probably missed all of these things. We wanted to stay in control there.
Actually burnt Greaves and Crimson Guard already. The ET Spirit's coming in. This is why this hero is a pain in the ass around Roshan. Send him in, he can stomp and delay. But Alliance back up. In fact, they smoked looking for their own fight. Meanwhile, Mind Control keeps the pressure on bottom lane. No one's replying to this, so he knows he's okay. He can TP back in 6 seconds time. Break through Roshan again, but here comes the ET Spirit. Connecting all the heroes, stand in the middle of the pit if you want to keep going. Make sure he gets the sleep out on Nico Baby and just continuously delay. Wyvern's been forced to come back. He can be dragged back up again. Actually, no, he can't. Chen doesn't have it.
Yeah, this
He'll
is
have to TP to the tower. All right, now Limp lets the exorcism go.
But is it in time though?
Stomps in from Roshan. It's a good dodge from Nico Baby. So Roshan will go the way of Nico Baby. And you lose what? 1/5 of the damage, 1/5 of the life on the tier 3 tower bottom.
Yeah, no, I honestly think we played this out quite well. They saved the DP exorcism for as long as they could. You obviously don't want to use it too early, so you end up being in a weird situation in Roche. If you don't kill it fast enough, you're gonna have to take a fight without all your tools and all these things. But
it feels like it's allowing Nigma to do exactly what you said they needed to do. It's like just slow down the pace and be patient. Mind Control got a lot of farm on bottom. He's now 3rd highest net worth on the field. Phantom Lance is at number 2. Ricky, after this Diffuser Blade Battle Fury pickup, has kind of just been farming objectives. Meanwhile, DP and Centaur are falling behind in their own networks. They've got Shpiki, Blink, and Crimson. You got a lot of good items to work with. Bottom lane, this will be a huge catch out of Miracle. He's got Manta Style available. He's got burned off all the mana of S4. They're actually focusing on Nature's Prophet Hanska, putting that fresh Orchid of his to work. FNG's here too, and VS time for a swap. Gonna get Miracle out of there. But the silence, perfect from Limp, meant there was no extra support to arrive from both Pugna or the Vengeful Spirit, and Pugna now becomes the next target. Limp just heals up to Zimam. S4, okay, you have to commit the, no stomp available, so have to commit the curse to make sure Weeha cannot TP your way to safety. And there's 2 huge core kills to go the way of Alliance, and they want more. 2 blink strikes forward, Kura defusal up, can't get away to the safety of the tier 2 tower.
I've done that one for free.
And they even take care of the spirit.
Yeah, no, it's a great chain of events. I mean, they've been able to kill Hansken a little bit like that a few times this game. Maybe they thought that
Oh, wow.
we're gonna be able to do the same thing again.
That's nice under a tier 3 tower. GH.
Yeah.
Elder Titan doesn't have that high movement speed.
I didn't even see him.
Straight under the tier 3, just ran up, had the observer ward, so we knew no one else was nearby, and just went for it.
Radiant's courier has been captured. Were you paying attention? They obviously weren't.
Mind Control using his own observer ward to find Nico Baby's courier.
Ooh. Yeah, Nico is not gonna like that.
That's gonna make it a little harder to finish up. Well, he'll like this. Goes right on top of Kura, or does he? Head up, another 3-man silence. Limp always in the neighborhood, and Nico able to use him to blink strike away to safety.
Yeah, and especially, I didn't mention that earlier, but I mean smoke screen plus Death from the Silence. It is extremely annoying to play against in team fights.
It's kind of funny watching this mango tree being used as a tinker ward. I don't know if you've seen this. I believe it belongs to Nigma because the other mango tree is near one of the bounty runes in the Radiant jungle. So I think that has to be Nigma's tinker, like permanent ward.
It's actually not that bad. I'm gonna steal it for my pups. It's a little bit hard to get some of the mangoes.
Does it really matter at the end of the day?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, at least it's good they fixed these things that they added with Mango Tree, when you can like put a Mango Tree to see Roshan, which you could never stream into the pit for like.
I still want Roshan's wall to be fixed so Mars could work with him. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, whew, that could have been a little nasty. Kuro was looking for the swap. They get the sleep bat again. You can just swap him straight back in again. The Kuro is on the way too. Oh, no, they just decrepify and blast him down. At least you triggered the stampede at the very end, but doesn't achieve much more than that.
Yeah, no, I was hoping for a miracle.
Oh, that's good from Mind Control. Good sense to actually see where FNG's army is. Catches out both the Satyr and the Troll on the bottom.
Yup.
Been doing a lot of split push pressure.
He is for sure keeping a lot of pressure. I think that's good. Always nice to see that it's legit to play with Dota again. I mean, Mind Control was honestly, everyone knows is a great prophet. But it was always like, from day one, when Bulla was nerding it, mind control, kind of nerded it as well, and at this point, I mean,
is on. They found Chen. It's a huge piece of Alliance's team fight. The Hand of God, as well as the Greaves, now being removed, at least for 40 seconds. And a team that has, they're the ones who have the Aegis Immortal on Nico, baby. Feels like they're always the ones losing out in the fight. And now Nico Baby coming underneath the sentry ward, jumps forward, going up to GH. He'll have to turn his attention over towards Pugner. GH needs something to help him out, and they've actually caught Nico Baby for a moment, but the silence goes two ways. Magic Missile is there, and S4, the stun comes. Able to catch out two heroes. Now with a second life, Nico Baby will put it to use. The curse, Miracle in the bottom river. He really should be the priority target. They have the silence. He breaks free with the Manta. Now Doppelganger up as well. Which one's the real Miracle? He runs to the right, but he can't get away fast enough. Kuro Miracle will drop, and the Aegis break does reap rewards for Alliance.
Yeah, extremely manly by Nico there, going up, making use of the Aegis. His team was following up. I was a little bit worried at first, seeing how split up we were, but then I noticed Limp had his BKB ready, and we could execute that fight pretty much however we wanted.
They really, Nigma, clean up the creep wave so quickly. S4, that's a good aggressive blink forward. Spirit Vessels quick as they can over onto S4. And the Stampede running around on top of Weehar. He doesn't have enough life to survive. There's a quick buyback coming in. There's Mind Control now wants to go ham. S4 goes down to Kuro, but it's Limp. Spirit's zapping up everything he's got. He's run out of his exorcism. Doesn't have the extra life to survive, and Decrepify makes it impossible to walk away in time. So the Tier 3 tower remains alive.
Yeah, that was a little bit overconfident for sure. I think. I didn't even see where was Nico.
Farming? I think.
Yeah, but it looked like half of the team kind of knew they were getting out. Some miscommunication probably on there.
When you turn around and say, "Yo, guys, like, where were you?
Yeah.
I believed in you. You did not believe in me."
Yeah, of course, it's one of those situations.
This is going to be another one of those 10-minute timers where, again, Alliance don't control either of the outposts. We see what happens in the next 30 seconds. But with the push happening, Mind Control's always keeping Alliance away from that bottom outpost.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy or overconfident from our side. Maybe they secure the top one now to make it okay.
You got Ricky and Wyvern on the way.
Nico going. Okay,
GH is right next to it. All he's got to do is put down the Spirit and get a stomp off. The interruption's going to be enough, and yep, now they're out of time. Even if you bring the extra heroes over, you can't reset that. Okay, S4 wants to. 1 second.
Oh, we did it. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did it, but it came a second too late.
What? No, did it? Oh god.
Sorry. Outburst controlled by the dive, 550 experience each. I don't see anything for the Radiant.
It's actually quite rough.
And now the new items start to arrive. That's a nice item. You got both the Mind Breaker over on the Phantom Lancer, and a Titan Slither has also been dropped too.
Yeah, you could also see the Paladin Sword for Death Prophet.
Yep.
I think that's quite a nice one.
It's actually okay.
He's getting Titan's Sliver. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, but he is switching to the BKB. I do think this is honestly the right play.
The bottom lane, Kuro's looking for the swap, the stun, anything. Start with a wave of terror into the Spirit. Prophet TPing over. Weehar in the trees. S4 just wants to run away from this one. Limp's now going to come in. He's going to burn pretty heavily underneath that nether wall, which is perfectly trapped inside the trees. As Mind Control's BKB looks to kill Hanskin. Hanskin at least gets the curse off. So Kuro dropping down quickly, but he's not dead yet. Weehar gave him the extra life now at the end and turns his new target, but Limp just forever with these answers makes life so damn difficult. At least S4 is still being chased and not dying quickly. So get the stun off, working to kill off Weehar. But the rest of the team now has to fight Miracles. He's the win condition for Nigma, and he's looking for his own fight. S4 being pinged in the tree lines. FNG waiting inside the Sprout. GH just controls him with the Spirit Vessel. Now finishes the job with Kuro. Actually getting the last hit. Even in death, he can find that one. But S4, this is ballsy. He's not even using his blink. He's waiting with Nico Baby for a potential chance. At the bottom, GH will now walk in and S4 quick blink out. Mind Control can sprout, but it all comes too late. You can hit with the Orca, but you won't get anything else off.
That middle tower full?
Yeah, no, that was exactly what Nigma needed, honestly.
Use Doppelganger as well as Manta.
Dyer's
Oh, this feels like a good chance now to go onto Nico, baby. Diffuser blade out, smoke screen as well. GH quickly into the stomp. Able to get the sleep over, so that net can't hold PL in position long enough. In fact, he's got his own Doppelganger. S4, great hoof stomp 4, but Kuro, he's back in again in the fight. Miracle just has to Doppelganger himself away to safety, but Nico, baby, sticks with him, and they're able to get him inside the tricks of the trade. While Mind Control rooted in the back lines, the Rat Ninja bounces through. Hanskin's so low, GH has to keep his distance for the moment. He doesn't have the Earth Splitter available. Hanskin's still going to end up dropping. We'll see just how much damage more Mind Control has. Kuro low on life. Nico, baby, just Phantom strikes himself up again, or Blink strikes himself up again, looking for the kill, but he has to now outrun GH plus 220 damage. He'll get the stomp, but he needs the damage to get the output. But the hoof stomp from S4, Weakheart's giving the life back over to GH to punch, or at least try once again. Has to move outside the tricks of trade. S4 sticking around. GH, if he hits that, he's dead, and he knows it. So just TP away to safety. Weakheart will not be so lucky. Controlled in the Yules and killed upon impact.
Yeah, his fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nico not being scared at the slightest.
Why would he? He's 12-0-8 on a Ricky. Maybe once he's got the BKB, he'll feel a little stronger.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's... Yeah, well, this is kind of the Nico now. Yeah, he had a really good run there, so I see him swapping the BKB to Abyssal instead. Feeling that he has the room to probably play this game out and get a later BKB, not having to rely on 5 seconds.
And they're going for Roshan. That's scouted out already by Nigma, both the trades as well as the spirit from GH. But hey, what do you do if you mind control? TP to bottom lane, push out every single side lane you possibly can. And Nico, baby, says, fine, I'll go and kill your Elder Titan. Does that work for you, Kuro? He's holding the swap just in case. Yep, there it goes. Tricks of the trade, and well, that's just the sacrifice of the captain. As long as he can keep his illusion alive, maybe he's still a good part of this.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, it doesn't really give us a free Roshan.
One rune for Limp, that's a free Roshan. Arcane rune for a Death Prophet, you couldn't have asked for anything better.
That's the free Roshan. But is he gonna use the Roshan? No, they're gonna take the base push.
Looks like it's not required. Nigma's too far away. GH, the ET Spirit just can't get anywhere in time. So Alliance have Aegis and Teeth this time around. What becomes the primary objective? You're being split push out. Can Alliance just barrel down mid and push?
I think so. I mean, I guess the play would be to make sure you're pushing out mid and bottom lane, since you at least have one tower on top, tier 2. But I mean, as long as we have mid and bottom pushed out, I think we can pretty much go with a base push. I mean, especially with this Arcane rune, if we can get to their base or take a fight with it, it looks quite hard for Nigma, honestly. Same time, I mean, they have an incredible outpush. They can just destroy our waves without a problem from far off range. So I have to wait and see if they can delay things. What's Miracle going for? Yeah, he's also going for Abyss, so...
And it feels good to at least get that control against Ricky, because at the moment, Ricky, if they don't know, I don't know if they've got enough lockdown for him. You're doing that against a Titan Slither.
Yeah, no, and I agree. The thing is, right, I think his item build is correct. But it's also very hard for him to take fights without BKB. I mean, I understand he knows this himself, he's thinking about it, and he's deciding that, hey, I need damage over this BKB, because I think that these silences are really screwing with his fight when we focus him.
Yeah. Thinking Alliance also needs to start killing a couple more neutrals. It's been a while since the tier 3 items have opened up, and still only 3 or 4 has been filled in.
Yeah, it's also probably FNG, you know, running around and being like, yeah, but I need that creep, please. So we're not getting anything. Not sure where they're pausing. Guess Nico is...
Did we have we have a go? We have a G. Translation to go. Look for the next target. S4 is at least now taking a little bit more of an approach to the outpost that's more secure. While Nico Baby's on the hunt, he'll find Weeha. Control just TP'd away to safety, and even the Stampede being committed. They really want Weeha caught out. Now the line has been drawn by S4. Bottom lane, go. Chen will use his army to try and keep back the top lane. But they got Aegis and D's in a base to break.
Yeah, we is having a rough game for sure. I mean, at the same time, they are playing from behind and he's trying to get these waves pushed out. It seems like my control can't do it all by himself.
No, do a pretty damn good job.
Yeah.
S4's moving up.
Bashed.
Oh, let the BKBs go. My control just TPs out of the cover of his own sprout. And Nico baby didn't actually cut the right tree. And now, well, Kuro will land a stun. And that'll be the last thing he lands for 48 seconds.
Yeah, he's also just leaving his illusion there. Okay, we take it over.
You can kill it.
Ah, that's bad. I remember for a while you could take over.
Wasn't it? It was Ench, I think, that could,
right.
but Chen that couldn't.
Ah, okay, that's how it worked.
That could do illusions. I don't know if it was the VS like illusion though.
No,
that would have been very OP.
Oh, that was in the beginning, right? The one with skills.
Okay.
You remember it when they had it? Yeah, it was so stupid.
I remember that. I remember Doom could consume the Wolf Lycan and take the Shadow ability. That was pretty cool.
What? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was good fun. Vengeful Spirit swapping in S4. Man, they're really quick on the silence, just exploding him down. And another swap is over with the Abyssal Blade. He's done Death Prophet. He actually consumes the cheese. Liverpool gets so much more life back, but look how quickly they just remove it once again. Under the tower, the cold embrace from Hanskin, creating so much extra space. Kuro will go down again, but hey, we're used to this by now. Another quick blast out. Nico baby trying to stay on top of Miracle, just mana style, and try and get out in there into the fight. Now the sleep is on Nico baby and FNG. There's no quick follow-up. They just dust up nicely, and they're trying to kill off Chen, remove any kind of extra heal he's got, but the curse is great onto mind control. But to Crepify, he stops all the damage coming into mind control, so they can continue the fight forward. Charging in Miracle, he's got a gem on him. He's trying to keep down to Nico baby, who has no more mana, nowhere to go. Stomped up by GH. There's no Abyssal Blade. He has the charges off cooldown. They'll break the free. Another dusting, just in case the gem isn't enough. And hey, use the Mango Tree as well. It's the perfect vision. They get the silence on Winter, it's the extra control, and the jump forward. The Mango Tree does its work. Wyvern will end up dropping, and Death Prophet, no way to regenerate. Spirit Vesseled up. At least you can play from the other side of the tree line. Nico baby doing everything he can to help him out. Defense fuel set for up and running. Nico baby still trying to outrun himself away. Finally, you're going to see the Death Prophet die, and the Aegis Immortal, it's cracked on the Ricky. Everyone's coming over. Miracle, Abyssal Blade's done. He needed something, but Nico baby, he just dodged that with a mana style, and then blinks away to safety. The ET Spirit is staying with them, but now it's FNG who came up here to help, who gets blinked on by Weeha. They're not enough for the drain. The Stampede triggered by S4 to give just enough distance for Alliance to retreat back out.
Ooh, yeah. That's... I don't even know if it can go any worse than that. I think S4 is a little bit too excited.
I would ask you to try, Loda.
No, I think S4 is a little bit too excited, jumping in there. I do think, though, either way, it's for sure a questionable play. On top of that, he does have the gem on him, so losing that to Nigma in the fight makes it extremely hard for Ricky to pick up that fight.
I gotta lose the outpost again as well. You've got mind control just bouncing around the map. You're not even 25 yet.
Yeah,
but you're at the bottom outpost. Maybe they find something here in mid. Nico baby. Kuro is right next to him. Nico baby gets the jump forward. Weeha initiated on Kuro, trying to get in range for the swap, and he's able to actually swap out Nico baby. I don't think that's exactly the target he wanted to pull out of that fight. Now up the hill, looking for the defense. Curse is out, and that's just an isolated Kuro. The PL illusions walk forward. GH with the Storm trying to get his own TP away to safety, and he will be able to do exactly that.
I mean, if we find a DD, we get shot.
You can find a DD. You just lost both the bounty runes from up on top, and Nigma's going to look with GH's movement to get both the bounty runes on bottom, plus both the outposts. The 6k advantage that Alliance have got, like, they had 12,500 net worth, 15,000 in the experience advantage. They're holding it, but only just.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, good to see that we can hold it.
S4, can you do this by yourself?
Is this the play? Is he gonna stop him from split pushing?
My control, he has himself a Prince Knife and an Orchid. Now he'll just TP away to safety while S4 is silenced up.
Yeah, I mean, S4 is making this play so that my control can't screw with them when they go mid. I'm just not sure if we can go mid either way.
New items to arrive. Minotaur Horn. Actually just sent it all the way home. Doesn't look like he wants that.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of gold on our heroes as well. It is a little bit off for us to go right now, I think.
Ricky's still trying to finish up something that's rather expensive.
Yeah, but you're like...
Once you can finish the nullifier.
You're less than 1,000 gold away from BKB on...
FG pulled him up. My control is going to BKB right now if he's going to survive. Caught inside the smoke screen, gets the BKB off, and we'll just TP away to safety, but no, you've got a stun available. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Curse is out. Maybe Winston Wyvern can protect himself. No, he can't. There's enough magical damage from Weeha to finish the job. Kuru can't say the same thing, however, as S4 now out of mana, so Miracle just TP down from him, but the Yule Scepter Limp is able to get there in time with a follow-up silence. He can't doppelganger away to safety. It's Phantom Rush towards the range creep. The Gribify is buying a little bit more time, but once again with the smoke screen, the gem will be dropped thanks to perfect control on Miracle. Nigma have buybacks, and they may have to commit them if they want to keep this mid lane up.
Yeah, I mean, a huge part of that was the fact that Ricky had a DD in bottle. Limp had given him the bottle earlier.
Buyback only from the VS. Now fortify up as well with no need to profit. Oh, that deep jump. Nico, baby. He just goes all the way in, then mantas, and then blinks back out again to safety. But he at least gets the double buybacks from the course they wanted. Another quick blink away from the Ricky, just able to continuously dodge these magical pop burst damages Weeha is searching for.
Why prolong?
Buy out Weeha. Get the Aeon disc completed. But you actually, he doesn't actually. He's got buyback available, so buyouts for the other three.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by how everything here plays out, because I'm just not sure. Maybe Nigma could not take the fight either way, but I think that when we ganked Weeha on top, I think they had a small opening to maybe potentially instantly buy back in with they ganked Minecraft on top.
Oh, Stampede's coming out. You've already lost Kuro. A quick trick to the trade. Mind Control's in a lot of problems. He's trying to get himself away to save, but the BKB, now Weeha can give him some extra life as Mind Control tries to TP out, but once again another stun. Weeha is giving all the life he possibly can to keep MC up, but it won't work. Down for 2 minutes thanks to the buyback from previous. And to Grabify underneath the tower. Now Nika Baby once again just breaks the attack by blink striking himself away to safety, and GH becomes a new target for Limp, diving almost the fountain. Nigma can use all their buybacks, but they may not have enough if this Phantom Lancer goes down. Weeha is back up and trying to fight. Decrepify again, buying more time for Miracle. Now he can doppelganger and get back to his own tier 4 towers. Nico Baby going for his own dive in with the tricks of trade, but S4, a perfect hook stop. He caught out Miracle. Another doppelganger, but again, another silence. Miracle just has to keep running and running, but S4 under the tier 4 towers will be drained and killed. I want to point out, Objective-Based Gaming, the tier 3 towers are all still up. That's what Alliance are fighting under. They're going to get stumped up by GH. Byri's coming in from S4. He wants to keep this fight going, but Miracle again, Pugna will have to give the life over, or he drains it. No, BS4 full stopping himself forward as Miracle has to keep the run. And the jump for gang, but enough jump forward from Lions will finally catch him down, and that should actually be the game. A tier 3 tower has not fallen. Enigma do not have heroes to defend their space anymore. You can take the tier 3, you can take the tier 4, and just go for the GG. And that's exactly what will happen, and the call will come from Nigma. GG.
Well, yeah, that was extremely well executed by us. At the same time, I do think that we had quite a good lead at this point, and that's why we can afford anything. The final thing I just